Capricorn, you divine creature. How are you doing? Are you feeling free? Are you feeling happy? Are you feeling like life has taken on a new turn for you and now you're ready to go, go, go? Good. Now, this month has a lot to do with home and family. Actually, not just this month, because one of the biggest things that's happening this month is that Saturn, your ruler, is shifting signs, which obviously has a huge impact on you. And on this occasion, it's going into Aries, which is quite the energy shift. It does pop back into Pisces, but this month it is in Aries. So wherever Saturn goes, that's where you put your focus, that's where you put your drive, that's where you put your responsibilities. And it happens to be all about your home and family. That is the focus. And you are being urged to really check out all areas of your home and family. What is the foundations? What are the foundations like? What is the structure of your home and family? How are you feeling emotionally? Have you been putting the time in those areas? Have you been giving family members your time? Or do you feel that someone hasn't been giving you or living up to the responsibilities that they said? But on the other hand, you're also ready to make a very, very big commitment. You may move house or be seriously thinking about it this month, or you might be diving in to committing yourself to family life in a brand new way. Now, the good news about this month is it starts off telling our soul that whatever Saturn's going to do later on in the month, it has a higher purpose. And it introduces us to the emotional magnitude of what's to come and the softness and the unconditional love and the beauty of what's to come with Saturn, because Venus is conjunct Neptune. Obviously, Venus is very loving. It's all about abundance and love. And Neptune is our higher calling. It's the magic. It's our intuition. Can be illusion. But I think in this instance, because Saturn is going into the same position, your home and family vibe, you're going to know why exactly you want to commit and what you're going to commit to, how you're going to make changes, whether they're structural, emotional, you're going to change the boundaries in some way, or you're going to move, or you're going to commit, whatever it is, you'll get a message right at the beginning. That happens on the 2nd, by the way, UK time, about why. And you're going to understand that whatever changes need to be made and whatever you have to commit to, without feeling restricted. I mean, people think that they always have to feel restricted when Saturn's involved, but you know that's not the case. You just have to get yourself up the mountain. And when you do that, one single step at a time, you will reach the summit. And so this little mountain that you're climbing will have great rewards at the summit, and it's all about your home and family. So that is the general theme, a very important theme, the most thing I would, if I were you, if I was Capricorn, I would be focusing on looking at and examining. But you could do that joyfully, because at the end of the day, it's your ruler, right? So you're very familiar with the energy. It's meant for you. So go in and think about it in a positive way. But all through the month, like for instance, Mercury is sextile Jupiter. Lovely little connection that is. And Mercury is in the home and family, and Jupiter is in change the small things, and I will bring you a great big gift. So the way I like to work with astrology is to weave in everything that's happening to get the bigger picture. So are there any small changes you need to make around home and family that are going to bring big rewards? I would suggest that is. Also, what do you need to let go of in terms of home and family that's blocking your experience of security? Okay, you are meant to be building foundations at the moment. Abundance is coming your way. What is stopping that happening? And what do you need to let go of? You're going to find out this month, that's for sure. Also, you might find yourself having a very intense conversation about home and family and a wound you may have. But through this conversation, something lifts, something transforms, and something changes. On May the 10th, Mercury is shifting out of that area and moving into your creative and pleasure zone. Yeah, baby. You are feeling super optimistic and excitable. when Mercury goes into Taurus, your fellow Earth sign. And from May the 10th onwards, you're very, very optimistic and great creative ideas, very loving, very open. Now, the full moon in Scorpio is bringing you a lesson and experience connected to, one, if I were you, I'd start manifesting for that full moon, because for you in particular, it's very good at manifesting. Two, it's about really, again, looking at the groups of people you mix with. Who we mix with has a massive impact on what shows up in our life, what we can attract towards us. And this full moon is opposing Uranus. You're going to have the opportunity to have real happiness and pleasure, but you might find that a group of people, whether that's family, whether that's old friends, may have an opinion about what you're doing to truly commit to your bliss and your happiness. Obviously, I would recommend you commit to your bliss and your happiness. Don't listen to anyone else. But it'll be interesting what comes up for you on that full moon. Mercury is also square Pluto. So it's about you deciding, again, what you want to commit to that's real and that brings you joy and that is, true openness. Luckily, on May the 17th, the sun is joining forces with Uranus. So unexpected pleasure is coming your way. And I do think that you may find yourself in some power struggles because maybe what you want to do, what you really feel in your heart's calling is, other people are going to have an opinion. But let's face it, you're very stubborn. You can climb any mountain, so you'll get through that. When the sun enters Gemini, you're focusing on your health, your well-being. You're really diligently working, maybe shaking things up around habits or lifestyle in some way. And ultimately, that would be brilliant and very liberating. With Mercury conjunct Uranus on the 24th, unexpected joy, happiness, and some little treat from the universe is coming your way, which you're not expecting. Saturn goes into Aries on the 25th, and that's when you're doing your serious work on home and family for the next, 18 months or so. And then Mercury is sextile Saturn, so you're clear thinking about what you have to do. And you also know that it's not necessarily something of great magnitude. It could be tiny changes, which then make your home and family perfect. Because we have Mercury sextile Saturn and Mercury sextile Neptune. You are, whether you know it or not, your soul is calling for some resolution connected to your home and family, and it is coming. The new moon in Gemini is saying, hey, really, really lock in those healthy habits, lifestyle changes, and pattern changes, which are going to deliver to you what you want. Let go of anything that is threatening your security and move into a space of peace within yourself, peace within your life, where you are doing the things that bring you joy and also changing the things that are holding you back. And you're making big commitments this month, but they will have ultimately big rewards. Some of those rewards will come this month. Bigger rewards will come in about 18 months. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon.
I like to class a reading as an oasis for the soul, time out, where we can really spoil ourselves.
When someone comes online, I'm already there. Their energy straight away goes whoosh, and the messages start.
We need happiness in our lives, we need joy, we need love, and these things shouldn't be so elusive. They should come to us as our birthright. And I want people to have that, to give them the ability to go directly to their dreams.
This work is incredible, it's joyful, it means so much that I'm able to give that gift to somebody.
I'll be looking at the obstacles in your life, but also the opportunities. I'd like to be the person that's going to straighten your crown for you.
It's very important for me that the client feels spirit with them and gives some validations. So it was a psychic reading.
It's been able to help somebody have a map back to where they've got lost from.